Where are we headed today?
Oh, this is now my second trip to Illinois for Speed Parts. I first went, I don't even remember now, a month ago and bought a set of cylinder heads. But now I've actually scored a good deal, not buying the junk that I've been buying. I will own it. I've been buying junk. I like junk.
It's your favorite hobby.
It's a sickness is what it is. It's not a hobby. It's a disease that they don't sell medicine for other than money and more junk to, you know.
You're becoming the Midwest king of T5s and 289s.
I'm not going to go that far. I definitely have a bit of a hoard of Ford small block parts growing. But I'm actually going and buying a running engine. Not running at this moment because it's out of the car and it's sans carburetor, but it's not a 289, it's 302. So at least now I have an actual good motor, not the pile of questionable junk. It's something that I don't need to take to a machine shop right away, which was what was starting to stress me out, is timeline, machine shops, getting that lined up, And I stumbled across this, and he even threw some more stuff in on the deal. So it's, even from looking at it purely from a parts standpoint, like a lot of the parts that are on this motor that are coming with this deal is stuff that I'd have to buy regardless. I need all of this stuff. So when you start sitting down and you look at this purchase as purely if I wanted to buy those cylinder heads or this or that, which I don't currently own, individually piecemeal, oh, you're talking $3,000-$4,000 worth of speed parts. So I'm buying all of it assembled running for what, $1,700? It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I mean, it was worth it just for the parts.
Yeah.
What is it, 10 and a half or 11 and a half to 1 compression motor?
I want to say it was an 11 and a half to 1. We'll have to ask the guy details. I'm really curious as to what cam is in it.
Yeah.
I'm really curious. And the good thing is I now have a actual decent set of cylinder heads. So you can either look at this purchase as I'm buying...
I mean, you do still have another set of good heads tucked away somewhere.
Back there, underneath the giant pile of bloody moving blankets. Yeah, so folks, for those of you who have not been tagging along on the journey so far, literally right here is a 302 block. It's buried. It's there.
Oh, well, yeah, right.
And then way back there are a set of 289 hypo heads that still haven't verified if they're really actual hypo heads.
They're at least screw and rockers, though.
They are at least screw and rockers with the valve guides. Need to get those out under some lights and actually look at the spring pocket to see if there's actually a cast-in pocket, because that is what denotes a hypo head from a regular 289 head, is there's an actual cast-in little pocket for the spring to sit in, versus just kind of a machine area that the spring sits on. So this has an actual home for its pocket. So, and there's another, and yes, did we mention anything about transmissions? I've lost track of all of this.
I don't know if I know that they know you got the T10.
All right, so I got the T10. I bought some T5s, learning the idiosyncrasies of difference of T5s between GM and Ford, and bought a GM one, but it was, once again, I like buying junk. $200 transmission, sans a shifter, but still good parts. And then bought another one for Ford with a bell housing for $400. And as videos to come will show, that was to be determined on whether that was a terrible decision, but you'll all see that soon enough. So, kind of lost my train of thought with that, but we're on our way to Illinois to buy more speed parts.
Alright, catching back up to this up here, you guys apparently just have to see this. You guys, your life won't be complete without it. That is a chrome fucking Range Rover. Like, let me try to zoom in some here. That is a chrome fucking Range Rover.
Like chrome. Like, you can see our asses in that.
That's...
crap?
It's gotta be. Those aren't aluminum like a Ford where you can polish them, are they?
I don't know.
Either way, that is...
Or is it bare steel? Another one.
Sorry.
Another successful adventure. Buying speed parts. Actual speed parts this time, not junk. Because I will admit, I've been buying junk up until now.
There's a back seat full of extra parts that came with this deal.
Yes. Yes, this was a great deal. Ignition system, distributors, clutch, flywheel.
Actually, more than one distributor setup, too.
Yes. Yes. So, feel very good about this.
It made it back.
We're home. We are home.
Man, if only this engine knew what was about to be in store for it.
What did you say?
I said if this engine knew what was about to be in store for it.
Oh, yeah. So, as you know, we picked this beauty up yesterday. But, minus this is somebody else's speed parts. It's become, yeah, it's a sickness.
I'm gonna go over some of what we picked up yesterday along with this.
So yesterday we got 2 distributors. This one's for a Sniper EFI, or pretty sure any EFI setup. Then this MSD distributor. Then, what is this? You know better than me. Bushing and springs. So
Yeah, for the advance in this distributor, you've got your chipset, 2-step box, 7AL box.
Some gauges,
Yeah.
some switches, gaskets, exhaust gaskets.
There's a air cleaner up there that came with that. Clutches and a weighted flywheel,
yeah.
neutrally weighted flywheel.
That one's neutral right now.
Yeah.
Is it?
No, it's got the lightweight in it. The heavyweight's in a bag in one of these, and
I have the
take it
bag.
all off, it's neutral.
Okay. But for most things, you need the.
Set of valve covers.
And then you come over to this conglomeration of Ford Windsor Power of mostly the 60s. I want to say they're actually, this is 66. I can't tell you what Sludge Puppy is. And I want to say, yep, this one's a 66 as well. And then these are the cylinder heads that I was told were hypo, and they're not, because they do not have the cast spring pocket right here, where it would be a pocket for both springs. Doesn't have it, so, but they have the threaded rocker arm studs, the push rod guides,
And dual valve springs.
and the dual valve springs. So these have been gone through, but they're not hypo heads. They're as close as you can get for, I don't even remember anymore what I paid.
You got,
for
what,
these.
2 4-barrel intakes and a 2-barrel?
Yes, this is a intake that came in the deal from yesterday. This clutch disc is from the first motor from Florida, which is up here. We also got a good starter, good alternator in the transaction from yesterday. Some other bobs and bits. So to kind of break down the organization, minus these things, this is Sludge Puppy, Florida Man, the transmission collection, Ford T5, a GM T5, because I didn't know any better, but it was $200, so it was parts transmission. And then this block that we went to get in Ohio, that has literally been riding around in my truck for about a month now. Finally dug it out. So it has spiraled. It has spiraled. And I'm sure you all are asking about the one shelf that I haven't spoken of. And those are from a former life of automotive enthusiasm, 7.3 Power Strokes. Which, if you know 7.3 Power Strokes, you'll be able to spot out what's going on the shelf here. Post in the comments if you can tell what the difference between these three turbochargers is. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. No idea. This is a good one. I got some videos that I'll eventually post of a service truck that I bought, and if I can find the footage of it trying to kill me coming back from Colorado. All sorts of stuff from a former life that I've recorded attempting to try to do YouTube, but this is far more cool, and this is really what I want to do. Like, I'm so excited about this. It might look like junk. I mean, we still have the two blocks over here. We need to get those organized.
And the special over there that hasn't even been touched yet.
Yeah.
There's a video in the works on that whenever we do something with it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's gonna play out in the. That motor is a bit of an enigma. It is going to get its own video. You might see this before you see that video. You might see that video before you see this video. Not sure how it's going to pan out. Stay tuned for more. Garage is coming together. Organization is coming together. Can't wait to get the Ranger in here and start working on it.
Oh shit, you told them what it was.
I did say what it was. But, you know, it was, you got to get them interested. You can't hide it forever. So, one of these motors is going in a Ford Ranger. One of them. I don't know which one. Because, as we said in the first video, it's about 289 classic vintage small block power. But as trying to go that route and acquiring parts and just also machine shop time, I'm trying to set a deadline for getting this done, and one of these is going to be the shortest route to that. So stay tuned.